Welcome to Video E4X, the FX Trading Technology Series. Today I'd like to welcome Niall Kennedy, Director of Product Management at Wall Street Systems, to the hot seat. So Niall, what exactly is the Electronic Settlement Network?
The Electronic Settlement Network, or ESN, is a post-trade processing utility which is hosted and based on a pay-as-you-go model brought to you by Wall Street Systems. The main objectives of the ESN are twofold. One, to reduce cost per trade, and two, to give capacity on demand to larger institutions.
Who's behind ESN, and what expertise do the founding parties bring to the table?
Including ourselves at Wall Street Systems, we have a number of partners who bring complementary services to the offering that we offer to clients. We have Logiscope, who provide connectivity between banks and brokers, GFI Phoenix and Numerics, who provide pre-trade pricing utilities, price discovery, and we also have Curnex, who in their own right provide an electronic currency network which is complementary to the offering we offer our clients.
So ESN is based on proven trade processing and settlement technology from Wall Street Systems. Why is now the right time for this service?
Over the past decade, we've seen a huge increase in FX volumes, but on the flip side of this, we've seen a dramatic decrease in spreads in the front office. So now institutions are concentrating more and more so on cost per trade. And with the ESN model, which is a hosted solution, pay-as-you-go hosted solution, we feel that this will help institutions to maintain their profitability in the FX space.
What pricing model does the Settlement Hub use, and what do you see as the main benefits to FX market participants in adopting the solution?
ESN pricing is based on an entry fee and a cost per trade based on volume bands. The key components or the key advantages for clients taking on ESN are twofold. One, for larger institutions, capacity on demand, and two, for the smaller institutions, a decreasing cost per trade, which is really important in these FX markets.
Is the technology underpinning ESN robust enough to handle FX volume growth, given that daily volumes reached around $4 trillion in 2008?
Yes, most definitely. Wall Street Systems has always been at the fore in producing high-volume solutions in the FX market space. We count some of the largest global institutions as our client base already. We also have reaffirmed and invested in our commitment in the high-volume space by integrating a Larry streaming platform to provide real-time volume position management.
Can ESN assist banks and other FX market players in maintaining high STP rates whilst keeping post-trade processing costs under control?
Yes, most definitely. Again, we have a legacy of providing very high STP solutions already in the FX market space. We count again a number of global institutions as our clients who already achieve these very, very high STP rates. And of course, ESN, with its focus on cost per trade, brings down those costs dramatically, but doesn't sacrifice the STP.
And what is the value proposition for adopting ESN as a hosted solution?
And one of the key attributes of taking ESN as a hosted solution is the institutions themselves can concentrate now on running their businesses. The infrastructure, the technology is all managed by Wall Street Systems. And of course, cost is done up front, which is a big advantage here.
How can firms in the FX space quantify the performance benefits of ESN deployment?
I think it's pretty easily on the cost structure. Again, it's entry-based fee and then volume transaction bands. But also it's those intangibles that need also to be looked at, capacity on demand, and also to be quicker to market with various products.
What impact do you think the ESN initiative will have on the wider global FX market?
I think what we'll see is a levelling of the playing field. More and more institutions will be able to take advantage of STP rates and cost per trade advantages that were not previously available to them. And I think you'll see more and more focus on this type of solution over time. And
finally, how important do you think the concept of cooperative processing is likely to become in the future?
I think very, very important actually in these markets where margins are very, very tight on the front office. there is an increased focus on the cost per trade. What people are now looking for is looking at solutions providing a shared infrastructure, economies of scale. And there are other asset classes out there which have benefited from this particular methodology, particularly in the equity space. So I think we are really going to see this becoming more and more important as time moves on.
Niall Kennedy, thank you.